for the Rockets. Adams will play the 5. There's the lob intended for Thompson. Comes back out to a wide open Tari Eason, who rims down.
Motion and throws it on target to Tari Eason. He hit him so far on target that he had time to just line that one up.
Now for the 4th straight game, Tari Eason really shooting the ball well.
Steven Adams really commanding the paint and gets Hartenstein.
It's been his first 7 years with Oklahoma City, did Steven Adams. Ultimately selected with the pick that was part of the James Harden trade. Sets the pick for Tari Eason. Now to Van Vliet.
Hartenstein, a former Rocket, and Steven, a former Thunder.
And there's Fred, an incredible night.
Yeah, well, they dared him, and they played him one-on-one. They didn't want Fred to get used to going passing, and he burnt it with, just target a guy with his...
He missed 7 games recently with a hip injury. He's scored 20-plus against the Rockets now for 2 consecutive seasons.
He's a guy who can be up for an all-NBA defensive team.
Yep. Made his first
It's not that Shea's not a good defender, but he's got 2 guys on his own team that take the other team's pass.
I think they both can be considered, but yeah, Jalen Williams made an all-star team for the first time like Alperen Sengun. There's Tari Eason. The Rockets were up 12. Here's Williams. Pulling back, doesn't take the shot. Now to Caruso, to Hartenstein, back to him, sets the pick, and allows him to take that elbow.
Because Steven Adams really doing a good job zoning up the paint.
Thompson finds Van Vliet, he makes his first.
And that's a great sign, because if you have to close out to Fred, he's going to find the open man every single...
2 top scorers. Tari draws 2, Thompson passes up the 3, comes into Caruso.
In my opinion, where Houston's guards have really improved, that hesitation has been gone from Aaron Holiday and Dillon Brooks, who's suspended here tonight, and Fred, but they're letting the ball go.
And that time, Adams and Hartenstein
about 30 feet.
And of course, that game also featured a little scuffle.
Maybe we get a scuffle here tonight, and that's where the Rockets play best.
Just 2 turnovers for the Rockets in this half, which is a good thing, because Oklahoma City forces more turnovers than any team in the league. And when they do, they absolutely get out in the open floor and just burn you. So ball security is very important against these guys. Easier said than done. They only have 2 fast break points. The Rockets have 14.
That's where Houston's been really good tonight, just attacking.
Hartenstein loops it in. He's 3 for 3.
And Williams and Hartenstein have made plays on both ends the last few trips.
Both teams shooting above 50% from the floor. Again, as this season's gone along, Oklahoma City's shooting has gotten back to what it needs to be, and extra from the corners.
Craig, he's so competitive, he doesn't like to be disrespected, and Oklahoma City went so far under that 3 that Amin Thompson pulled up, and that's the right play.
Rockets get the miss, the outlet pass thrown right back to Williams, to Wallace, he's open. He rims it short, and then Williams and Thompson go after the loop. Adams. Back the Rockets come. Caruso pressuring Smith, and 3rd effort had it stripped away. Into the body of Smith goes Williams.
That's the push-off that we talked about.
And then he and Caruso not on the same page. Turnovers, again, a key if you're going to play play with and or beat the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You got to match their physicality, because if you shy away a little bit, they're going to keep on coming.
Sengun has Caruso on him, catches it at the elbow. Backs him down, whirls, and scores.
That's the right play. Much, Craig.
13 now for Sengun, 5 of 7 shooting. Wallace is in trouble, now to Hartenstein. He comes through the lane, and Adams just rejects it. He swallowed that up. Van Vliet to Tate, back to him, he's wide open. Back to Tate, he'll now take the corner 3. Adams offensive rebound and put.
Got 2 dynamic rebounders in there, just put it up and good stuff will happen.
Williams to Caruso. Double big now, +7 for the night. Rockets with their biggest lead here at 13, halfway through this 2nd quarter.
But look who's on Sengun now. You're going zone, and he's skilled enough to work this matchup.
It's Wallace, falls down. Şengün into the lane. Adams another putback. And Wiggins in now to Dort. The relocation up top to Holmgren.
His zone really throwing off Oklahoma City, and it's something they've struggled with in the past.
The Rockets are just flying around. Holmgren, tough shot, missed it. Rebound Smith. Well, the Rockets, they have come to play tonight.
Who's got it inside?
Yep, being fronted by Williams, and then Tate just had it ripped away from him. Perfect start to this game, works around the top of the circle, now dancing on Dort. Kicks it to Thompson, another three for him, you bet. That's two triples.
Personal, and that's what Oklahoma City's done. Well, for now, maybe Vanessa can get a call, but fun stuff so far.
Oh my gosh, it's 14. This is as good as we've seen this group play this year.
Yeah, if you had to draw, you'd like to see, and I'm telling you, against this group, there's no let up. You're going to have to keep going at them.
Against this team that they're playing here tonight, to be up by 20 in the manner that they've gotten that lead, impressive. Now, a long way to go for Houston.
Good help there from Amin Thompson.
Wiggins, good three-point shooter. Makes it.
The thing about Oklahoma City, man, they're a true team. They trust, though. There's no weak link offensively.
Oh.
Now, Tate just got steamrolled. Then they walk through and shoot around.
Dort strong, rebound Thompson. He'll look to push. OKC, though, gets in front of the ball. Now Şengün right to the body again. Fine, I thought for sure they were going to call that on Chet, but they called the third on Dort. Makes the free. Oklahoma City tonight, the best team in the league. Their longtime nemesis, Golden State, on the road days ago, and then they wrap it up here at home against Denver and Nikola Jokic. And Denver just beat the Rockets the last time they were in town.
Greg, I know you can be frustrated seeing that, but I think for our young group, that is great because they go in war ready into the playoffs.
It's a tough schedule, and the Rockets can't. They got to keep winning. Drop step, spin, layup, Alperen Şengün.
Fried. Good work from Şengün, straight at Holmgren.
And from what we've seen in the early careers of Şengün v. Chet Holmgren, if Chet wins the battle, Oklahoma City wins. If Alp does, the Rockets are very good and have a lot of success, and that's going to be a pass. Here's Chet, and he makes it. He's got 9.
The staggered bigs, and Ime's going to match up. Holmgren's going to have to guard Şengün.
Green to Thompson.
That is just pretty, and just reading the help. That's where he's gotten so much better.
Williams couldn't finish. Here come the Rockets again. A little rip and run. Back to Smith. He'll pull up. He'll make. Oh, my goodness. The stuff from this team here in this first half.
Tell you one thing, Houston's got a long memory, and they know the last time they saw Oklahoma City, they were not their best.
Jabari already with 11 rebounds.
Oh, he's been so good. I'm telling you, man, he's a glue guy, and coming off the bench, man, has been such a blessing for this group.
And 7 points, and that's going to be a walk. Was not deflected. Şengün
Thompson right in stride there for the dunk.
4 assists for the Rockets. Jalen Green in this half. Thompson has 5.
Team's starting to do that. Setting a screen and then slip it to the middle of the floor. Let's see how Houston adapts to that. Let's see if the double comes.
In rhythm, the 3, deep one, in and out.
Oh, man, I like that. It doesn't go in for Jalen Green, but that was good synergy between our 2 young stars.
Williams into the lane. Şengün with the block, but also got him with the body.
I think Şengün feels like he clubbed this, man. I don't know if it was.
281-222-2222.
We had a couple calls, a couple games ago said it was minimal contact.
And they miss, but the Rockets can't get the rebound. Inside a minute to play in the first half.
He's so strong, man. I mean, he gets down, he gets under those shoulders and just goes.
Well, it's not just SGA that gets into the paint and drives. It's also Jalen Williams.
SGA, wants to take a breather. Jalen will get aggressive.
Green into the lane, draws a crowd, finds Tari in the corner.
Just great game from Jalen Green, man. Reading defensive coverages and the steal.
Alexander took his eyes off of it, lost it, stolen by Green, gets a wrap.